What's going on, guys? Sean here. Welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to talk to you a little bit about my journey into real estate investing. So if you're ready, let's get into it.
Nerf this!
So if you know me, then you know I'm a big proponent and a big believer in real estate investing. I believe it is the most surefire way to build and accumulate wealth. And if you're not sure what it is or how to do it, I'm just going to give you a little lowdown in this video. I'll make a longer, in-depth video on exactly what it is if you'd like. Let me know in the comments below. I've linked a few wealth building books and real estate investing books in the description box. I always do for you, so be sure to check it out and pick one up if you think that you're interested in it. If you watched my last video, then you know I'm waking up extremely early now, so it's early. It's Saturday, so my gym does not open until 7, so I believe it's about 6:30ish right now. So I'm gonna go get a workout in. I do have to go visit one of my units down in Rhode Island, so I'll be doing that. But first I'm gonna get these gains and see where the day takes us, so let's go. I'm gonna start off my day with a bang. Let's go get these gains. So guys, this is the makeshift studio I have. I put it on Instagram a little while ago, so if you're following me there, then you've seen it, but if not, this is all I got, dude. It's 2 box lights I bought off Amazon, and then the tripod and the camera, which you can't see because it's in my hand, obviously. And that's all. And the lighting makes all the difference in the world. And I put up a video about that prior, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Ready, watch. Doesn't that make all the difference in the world? Let me zoom in on me a little bit, because I'm a star. Lily's still asleep. I didn't want to wake her up or disturb her. I have my post-workout shake. It's basically plant-based protein I'm putting in there. It's like 30 grams of protein per scoop, 160 calories. It's got like turmeric, tart cherry, a bunch of antioxidants, BCAAs, which is good. So I'm giving it a whirl. I'm also taking a greens drink, which is disgusting. I bought the wrong one. The one I had before tasted like literal chocolate, so it was great. This one does not. So I have to mix almond milk with it just to make it a little more manageable. But the protein powder is awesome. And I guess now is a good time just to talk to you a little bit about why I chose to get involved in real estate. So when I graduated high school, there was a book that was gifted to me. It was called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I always link that below because that book literally changed my entire outlook on employment in general. Before then, like, I always knew that I could do more, be more, have more, but it never really clicked for me. When I got this book and I read it, it was like someone like put on the defrost in my mind. Everything became so clear and I could just literally see my future like when I was flipping those pages, and it just made so much sense. And it's funny because I literally felt like reading that book that was my Rich Dad, so I had to learn a lot of that on my own. And when I say my own, you know, from other people, from books, you know, surrounding myself with wealthy and people that, you know, have achieved tremendous success, whether they've known it or not. I mean, it's been through books and podcasts too. It shows you where your money goes and how buying assets versus liabilities really is life-changing, and that's really where you start to build your wealth. Again, that's another topic for another video, but basically that's why I read that book and I was like, wow, real estate is the way to go. If you do any sort of research on investing in real estate, you know it's the in my opinion, the best, and it's the safest way and the most surefire way to start building wealth. There's just so many avenues you can take with investing in real estate. You don't have to buy a property, but there are so many avenues, and it's something I highly recommend everyone do. At least own one, at least have something in your back pocket. If you want to work a 9-to-5 job and slave your life away because that's what you love to do and you're happy, then more power to you. But that's not for me, and that's what I'm trying to do with real estate and other businesses that I've started. So that's really why, because I read that book and because I really got educated. So if you get educated on it, I'm very confident you'll want to go down the same path that I'm headed, or a similar path. Maybe not, but I'll run you through a little more of the specs on my first property. My first property a little bit later. Where I bought my first one, and what went down and kind of the process through it. But let's keep this thing going. How you feeling? That pretty much sums it up, huh? So I wanted to update you real quick. Right now we're like completely cleaning the room. It just needed a good douching, so that's what we're doing right now. Fun stuff. So right now on my way to Providence, I'm gonna go check on the property. I intended on going a lot earlier today, but the day kind of got away from me. I mean, it's still early, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but it feels a lot later just because in the wintertime the sun is always setting earlier, and the days seem to go by a lot faster. So I'm heading down there right now. Gonna check and just make sure everything's kosher with it, and when I get there, I'll give you a little more insight into the realm of real estate and why I chose the location, the spot, and everything that goes along with it there. Alright, so we're in Providence right now, just outside Thayer Street, and in this area is where I bought my first rental property. And I chose Rhode Island for a few reasons. One, this area in Rhode Island was a strong rental market and the numbers worked. That was the first and foremost reason why you should ever buy an investment property, because it is a business and the numbers need to work in order for it to be a success. So you definitely want whatever investment you're purchasing to have some sort of return. So with that being said, the area I bought in, was a very strong rental market. I also chose Rhode Island as opposed to up near Boston or Massachusetts in general, because the rental market up there is strong, but the barrier to entry, or the price to actually purchase a unit, was far higher, and there wasn't as many cash flowing opportunities. There wasn't as many opportunities to get a return on investment. So when we bought our first rental unit, I had to live in one unit and rent out the others. And I had to live there because I purchased it with an FHA loan. And basically what that is a loan that allows you to purchase a home or a place of residence with low or no money down. In my case, it was zero. I had to input $0. So it really allowed me to have some flexibility. That was a benefit of being around, as opposed to Massachusetts as well. I do want to go back up closer to, where I am at now, closer to Boston for my next income property, but again, the barrier to entry is just so high that I don't know if it's going to happen. And I love Rhode Island. I've had plenty of great memories here. Great place to live, great place to go to school, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, that's why I chose Rhode Island. Barrier to entry was so much lower, and it just made sense. Because again, when you're buying an investment property, the thing that you want to look for, number one, is the return on investment. If you're not making that green, then why do it, right? So everything went well with the inspection of the units. Thank you, tenants. Obviously I didn't film in there to respect their privacy. But yeah, so now it's just time to get some work done. Maybe hit up Thayer Street. It's one of the more popular streets near Brown University, and get some food, maybe some drinks, and let's see where the day takes us. And we're back. Kind of let the day get away from me today. So I'm just gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching. I do release videos every Monday to get your week started and every Friday to get your weekend going. So make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you in the next one.